Hey everyone, welcome back to Vedic Sage. I'm Dr. Dhaliwal, and today we're going to talk about the general characteristics of Virgo individuals. From an Ayurvedic perspective, all matter is made up of 5 basic elements: ether, air, fire, water, and earth. We can see here that the 5 elements condense down to form the doshas, which are basically the organization of qualities. For example, ether and air form the Vata dosha, fire and water form the Pitta dosha, likewise water and earth form the Kapha dosha. If we take a look at the first house, we can see here that Mercury is the ascendant lord for Virgos, and Ayurveda looks upon Mercury as being a Vata planet. The first house generally represents the physical self, one's personality, and vitality. Virgo is symbolized by the maiden and is thought to indicate both shyness and a special interest in purity. It's interesting to see that Mercury, the planet of intellect, is exalted in the sign of Virgo, which implies brilliance to the mind. Even further, we can see that Venus is debilitated in the sign of Virgo, which implies that Virgo individuals are highly intellectual people who often weigh in with thought versus feelings. If we take a look at the second house, the house of food and things acquired, we can see it's ruled by Venus. As mentioned, Venus is debilitated in the first house and therefore often makes Virgo individuals very particular or picky about their food. We can see here that the third house of intellect is ruled by Mars, a planet of decisiveness and action. And this, combined with the exalted ascendant Lord Mercury, gives these individuals an incredible ability for analysis and calculations. We can also see how this analytical ability of Virgos advances them in careers. The 10th house is again ruled by the brilliant Mercury. And I say brilliant Mercury for Virgos because, as mentioned, Mercury is exalted in the first house and brings this influence to the houses Mercury owns. Mercury for these individuals allows them to pay close attention to details, and often success is simply paying attention to details. On the other hand, paying too much attention to details, along with an incredible ability to analyze and calculate, does not always do justice in the realm of relationships. If we take a look at the 7th house of partnerships and relationships, we can see that Mercury is debilitated in the sign of Pisces. In the house of love and relationships, often we have to put the story of the mind aside and let the heart sing and dance. It's interesting because Venus happens to be exalted in the sign of Pisces, and these individuals can have a beautiful relationship as long as they put the analytical mind aside from time to time. If we take a look at the 5th house, the house of children, it's interesting to see that it's ruled by Saturn. Saturn is a planet signifying old age. And this implies some of the challenges with raising children, especially for the Virgo brilliant individuals. As we know, kids often do the very opposite of what is asked of them. And Virgo individuals have the ability to pay close attention to details in a calculating way. So the contrast of randomness of kids and the organization of Virgo minds can sometimes clash. Despite the intellect of Virgos, Virgos happen to be quite hospitable. In the normal zodiac, Virgo is in the 6th house, and we can see here that the sun rules the 12th house of hospitality. This gives these individuals a strong interest in hospitality and healthcare. If we take a look at the 9th house of higher learning, it's ruled by Venus, the planet of arts and creativity. Because of this, Virgos often have the love for classical culture and often pursue higher learning, especially in the fine arts. Okay guys, this was simply a brief video on the general characteristics of Virgo individuals. If you have any questions, feel free to post them down below in the comment section, or you can visit us at VedicSage.com. Until we meet again, take care.